Hey, I'm Yash. I'm the founder at SARAL. I've built multiple successful influencer marketing programs, and I'm here to tell you why you, as an e-commerce store owner or marketer, must consider this channel in 2022 and beyond. So, I can sit here and say that influencer marketing, do it because influencer marketing is the future, or do it because everyone else is doing it, or social media is the next big thing, and blah blah blah, creator economy, this, that, buzzwords. But personally, as a marketer, I like to strip everything down to its first principle. So if you go back like 500, 600 years ago, where there was no technology, no internet, no Facebook ads, no TikTok, none of this new modern stuff, the only marketing that existed was word of mouth. So the spoken word was used to sell. There was nothing else that was done. If you had a good product, the only way that other people found out is if other people told them about it. So word of mouth is really the most basic, most primal marketing channel in existence. And what influencer marketing does is just the latest version of word of mouth, where instead of one person telling 5 or 10 people, it's one person who's influential talking to 50,000 or 100,000 people. It's word of mouth on steroids, it's word of mouth at scale. That's the very fundamental reason why you should do it. Now, the thing about, well, why shouldn't you just focus on word of mouth then? I'll tell you. So, the thing about word of mouth is that it does not scale and that is not controllable. You cannot control how your customers speak about you. You cannot control what they mention about your product. And it's also not very scalable. You can't really scale word of mouth. Your customers either choose to talk about you or they don't. So influencer marketing solves for both of those problems, because it's also both controllable, because you can work with influencers and guide them as to what they must speak about when they create content around your products. And it's also scalable. You can work with as many influencers as you want, as long as you're hitting your revenue milestones. So yeah, that's reason number one. Reason number two, it's a higher efficiency channel, especially now in 2022, 23, 24, in like an economic downturn. You need a higher efficiency marketing channel. What do I mean by higher efficiency? Higher efficiency is basically more output for less input. With Facebook ads, what's the ROAS that you're seeing? We're mostly seeing the brands that we're working with, they're at like 2-ish ROAS. Some are hardly even breaking even. They just have it on. Some are losing money. That's even worse. That's like negative efficiency, right? That's less than zero efficiency. So that's not what you want. What you want is actually efficiency, which is higher than 3, higher than 4, 5. You need that kinds of ROAS, and that you're seeing with influencer marketing right now. It's a much more efficient channel than any kind of advertising you can do. And if you also factor in the other benefits of influencer marketing, which is the creative that's generated, the sales that you get from the influencer posting about you, but also the creative that's generated, and then you can reuse that creative as a ad creative on your Facebook. You can reuse it in your email flows, reuse it on your product page, and that helps you drive more conversions. That return, there's no way to attribute it really right now, but it just like catapults the ROI or the ROAS even further. So it's a way more efficient channel, and it goes beyond simply just like, people doing transactions with you, which is what ads helps you to do. And number 3 is really simple, right? So people nowadays trust people, and you know this, I know this, we're also both people. We trust people, not institutions. People aren't listening to the news anymore. They aren't listening to the late night TV show anymore. They're on YouTube following creators. They're on TikTok following informational fun fact channels on TikTok, right? So nobody trusts institutions anymore. So if they see an ad from a brand, there is already an inherent skepticism. Their guard is up. They're not ready to trust you. But if the same brand now comes as a recommendation from a creator that they've been following for 2 years, now the guard is down. Now their arms are open and they're willing to receive whatever messaging you're, throwing at them. So that's why it works. That's why, because people trust people, and you have to use that right? You don't have to be inauthentic with it. Work with the right kind of creators, and that really helps drive your message home. So yeah, that's why you should do influencer marketing. Number 1, it's controllable word of mouth at scale. Number 2, it's much more efficient. You get more output for less input, which means you get higher quality customers for a lower cost of acquisition. And number 3, people trust people, not institutions. And through influencer marketing, you work with people and not institutions like Facebook or TikTok. So yeah, those were my 3 reasons. Let me know what you think. And if you need an easy way to set up an influencer marketing program for your brand, go to getsaral.com and check it out. Thanks. Bye.